Hey y'all, just share some one of those little moments looking at an old hayfield over there. Plenty dry, so wasn't no trouble getting that hay cut and baled up and dried out. Been hot, no rain yet here in Nacogdoches anyway, on my side of the fence, but we'll take it. The days are a little bit milder. Come on over to the other side of the place tonight and just kind of doing my evening walk and a few chores. The chickens are fed, the garden's getting watered because it ain't gonna water itself, that's for sure. Hey Donna, wild man, okay. Hey Kim, how are you? And Chris, we'll do a little roll call here in a little bit, but over here on this side, I hadn't been on this side in a while. That those of you just recently joining our daily chronicles, that used to be all peas from here as far back as you could see, and even that growed up part there on the right, mainly to the right of that high line. But many a summer picking, because I'll tell you, good times. So I don't know how they did it, because that was too big a patch to water. They did it on faith for sure, because if mine had to depend on just rain, we'd be in a mess. I'm having to go out there and talk to them plants to get them to come up on out of the ground. We've done a couple of supplemental plantings. Probably have to do one more, but that's all right. Just dry time. It's like powder out here, but it takes all of it together, doesn't it, to make the environment roll? So for whatever purpose, I'm sure there is one, so we'll just let it be, right? Not complain about it. No sense in that. It's funny how those smells can hit you, like that old hayfield across the street. I know all of us experience it from time to time. Been privileged to work over in a school the last few weeks, as some of y'all know, doing some work for them during the summer, and walked into a library, and man, that smell just knocked me down. A good smell, a familiar smell of books. I was a lot of people might have thought, I thought it was a curse growing up. Didn't have a TV, not for wealth reasons, just didn't have one. And thanks Mom and Dad for that, because I learned to love to read. And my sister and I my dad and I would fight over the latest Hardy Boys book that we'd get. I think we read just about all of them. Y'all remember those old books like Uncle Remus? And man, there were so many good books back then. Loved those tales of Brer Rabbit and the Tar Baby and all those life lessons, and that was good stuff. I did a little research on Uncle Remus here a while back, and of course there was some controversy. I ain't worried about all that, but I didn't know much about it and where it came from, other than just the vernacular of it. But the old boy that wrote them, I think his name was Harrison, but I do remember he was a son of an Irish immigrant that lived on a plantation in the South. I didn't own it, worked there, and hung out with some of the original slaves and tenders of that plantation. It was one of the best scenarios, I guess. It wasn't an evil landowner. In fact, those that worked on the place as slaves were offered sharecropper jobs after the war. But anyway, back to who he was. He would hang out in those old quarters and listen to the old ones talk in their vernacular and share their oral folk stories and things of that nature. And he penned Uncle Remus was the nickname he gave to the guy that told all the stories. Mark Twain thought a lot of him, and met him, and recounted that he was freckle-faced and very quiet and shy and stuttered. Probably the shyest person Mark Twain had ever met. So, but boy, he had some wisdom to share through just common everyday folk tales. But yeah, got all that from a smell. How about that? But it does, it takes you back. But hope y'all are having a good week. We're almost halfway through it. I got a pretty cool text this morning that my favorite daughter has landed in Texas, in Dallas. So she's got her business to take care of the next couple of days, and we're super excited about going and getting her Friday. And she'll get to come see her Mimi and Pawpaw and her Aunt Kim and everybody else around. And we'll have to get her out here on the old place. And she was a youngin' last time she was here. And beautiful pictures of her running on the old place when Mima was with us. But anyway, she's coming back home to Texas for a few days on business, and we'll enjoy her company this weekend. But anyway, not a whole lot going on this evening. I hadn't deleted that AccuWeather app yet. I looked at it again today on the way home. It said I was getting rain. Nope, it lied. Shows what it knows, right? But it'll come on directly when it's time. But we'll just kind of keep the soil moist until then. Well, let's see who all's on here. Of course, no Donna and Kenneth, Patricia Stubblefield's on, and my sister Kim, Pirate in Lafayette. Hey, Alan, how are you? Let's see, Carolyn, good to see you. Yes, ma'am, I have been working a lot of work, just about every day, about 10 or 11 hours. Not too hard of work, but keeps a little sweat on your brow. That's all right, we'll take it. It's a blessing. And then I come home and sweat it out, relaxing, if you would, on chopping stuff down. Kim Allen says hello. Brenda, Rain and Winnie, all right, cool. Hey, Billy, how are you? I've had a good day. Thank you for asking. Susan's on, and Jean, Sandy, Chandler Harris. Thank you. Wow, Sandy, that is amazing. That is who it was. Chandler Harris. Goodness. Well, we're gonna have to message about that. I'd love to hear if you know much about him. Hope you got to visit with him. His grandson lived. Talking about the guy that penned the Uncle Remus stories. Apparently, Sandy said his grandson lived next to her until he died. Carolyn, how are you? Hey, Dolores, how are you? And Jean. Yeah, I know that feeling. The sounds of liquid gold, and then all of a sudden, thunder cracked and it was gone. Hey, Brenda, all the way down in Cotulla, Texas. Good to see you. And Penny. No rain in this part of East Texas either, huh, Dorothy? Well, I know it. Let's see. Hey, Penny. Mike from Smoky, Northern California. Man, I'm sure hoping y'all get some rain. I'd give you every bit that we'd get in trade for putting out those wildfires. I don't need those peas don't seem like much of a problem when you're facing the imminent danger of a fire wiping out everything you have. So I dare not complain. North Carolina's in the house, and Sandy. Let's see. There's Kim saying hi to Alan. And Bruce. Goodness. I'm trying to keep up, y'all. Oh, Joel Chandler Harris. Okay, thank you. That is right. That's right. I remember I was like, wow, it was the same name as I was. Okay, anyway, getting back on track. Hey, Brenda from Arkansas. And Dolores. You want to say hello to Hudson? Well, he's trying to say hello over there. Let me see. See out in the yard, son? Okay, well, let's go see. Go let him out. They want to say hi to Hudson. Jordan does not like him out of that fence, and for good reason. We'll let him out for a minute as we wrap it up. Say hello, Hudson. Come on. Everybody wants to see you run and play. There we go. He is one happy pup, I'll tell you. We do let him out from time to time, but not usually on the live video where we got to keep tabs on him, and I don't want to get distracted. So that road ain't about 100 foot behind us. And one cat running the wrong way, and we might have a problem. So, yep. How are you tonight, buddy? Huh? He's got to go check out the garden. You know, it's a deal when the deer know it's so dry that they ain't no sense in even coming over here messing with it. Don't come, though. Don't tell them that I'm keeping it watered. So, anyway, we'll wrap it up and ease on through our Tuesday night. I think we're going to have breakfast for dinner. Y'all ever have that? That's good stuff. Biscuits and sausage and eggs. Unfortunately, we don't have fresh eggs, but we'll make do what we got. That old hen stopped laying, but she'll come on back around for long. But Hudson don't know what to think about all this corn. Have to get him out of that. Get out of it pretty quick, though. He's gonna trample all over the bushes. Anyway, maybe a scent will keep all the critters away. Y'all have a good evening. Be the light. Make a difference somewhere. And we'll try to catch up with you tomorrow evening. All right? Pray for some rain. I sure am. And for California. And for those that are getting too much of it on the East Coast. All right. Talk to y'all later. Be the light. Have a good night.